Hi, my name is Terry from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. This is video 5B from our A Magical Tea Party series. This is LineDotArrow's Etsy 3-year anniversary kit. There's 25 pages, flower fairies, teacups, flowers, and more. It's so cute. I love it. Okay, so where we left off, and I realized I had made a mistake already, but I don't think it'll make a difference. We put this inner cover on without deciding whether we needed a ribbon or not. So we're going to go ahead and put this one in. I don't think we are. This signature looks plenty wide enough, or the spine looks plenty wide enough for the signatures. So we'll glue this one in, and then we'll move to the front. Well, we'll move to the spine, and then we'll do the eyelets. We're going to use elastics to hold this, the signatures in. I find it much too difficult myself to sew them in these days. If you can sew them in and you want to, of course you're welcome to. Then you could sew them in first and then put the lace on, and it would cover it if you so chose. Like how proper English that was, if you so chose to. I'm working on it. Wow, the neighbors are really stomping up and down the stairs. I forgot I was gonna, if between 5A and 5B, I was going to check and see what all that commotion was on my phone, and I forgot. So hopefully there won't be more commotion. Okay, that should be alright. Oh, it's a little crooked. Okay. So now the inside cover's complete, except for the eyelets and the signatures, of course. So now on the spine, we're going to go ahead and put our lace on. The spine is 1.5 inches. This is 1 inch lace, so we're just going to put it right down the center, and we're going to cover up that seam. And we should be able to do the crocodile and the eyelets right through it. It's not very thick. The cover's really thin. Let's cut this off straight. Looks a little crooked to me. There we go. So let's measure from top to bottom. We're just going to make sure that the holes in this lace line up with the line of the seam. That way we've got everything centered and it's all copacetic. Okay. Let's run a bead of glue down the center, and then we'll come back and run some down either side. And put the center of the lace on the center of the line. Or the seam. There it is. Yeah, see, and once I stretched it out by doing this, I'm going to have to trim this This still looks a little bit crooked. Let's see how much that's going to... Look at that. It isn't exactly in the center. Okay, so we'll put a bead of glue just over a little bit. I thought it was in... Whoa! I thought it was in the center, but it wasn't. Let's try that again. Wow, crash bang. Let's see how that does. That looks better. Okay. Now, I think we're going to put a bead of glue to hold each side down. I think that would be better. That way it won't curl up or anything like that. Give that just a second to dry. Now, we're going to put our guide in. We're going to line it up at the top and the bottom of the spine, and it's going to be all the way, not where the paper is. Okay? Then I'm going to take a little piece of washi because I don't think I have enough room to put a clip on and then get the crocodile in there. I'm going to take a little piece of washi, stick it around on that lace. That way it'll hold it for us to get the centers, and I will tell you how I did the measurements. Looks like this end could be trimmed just a little bit too. Oh, that glue's wet. Okay, so half of 1 1/2 is 7.75. 3/4 of an inch. Half of 3/4 of an inch is 3/8. So I went in 3/8 and 3/8. I went down 1/4 of an inch to put the holes in, which looks like it's going to be snug. This is going to be the top of the signature. Told my friend that it was going to need to be a little bit taller, and she was like, no, it's going to be too tall. Okay. Okay, Sarah, right? So we want to set it to the larger setting. Then you just want to stick this in here, center it over the punch. Or over your dot. punch it right through. And it looks like a little bit of that lace got caught. And do the same for the other 3. There was a piece already in here, that's why it got stuck. Do this one. Hopefully this will make them straight. I've actually done this before and messed it up somehow, but we don't know how. Okay, take our washi off, take our guide off. Okay, and it does seem like, or maybe it's an optical illusion, it does kind of seem like these are over a little bit from these. Okay, let's at least unraveled right there. Okay. Now we're going to put the eyelets in. Move this to eyelet setting, or the eyelet setting setting. Yeah, that was where I had a problem with the lace. That's where you're going to notice that they're a little crooked, or the lace is a little crooked, one of the two. Now, if you wanted, you could keep that template, this, and label it 1.5. Next time you used it, all you'd have to do is draw the circles. Okay, so you can just save this, save the next one that you do at 2 and the one you do at 2.5, and then you'll have a little template collection that you can use to draw the circles in. I think they look straight. I think I must have not taped the paper down exactly straight. Okay, so we need to do this one. Okay, so now all we have to do is put our front and back cover on. Remember the top. This is going to be our front cover. How pretty. It's going to be our back cover, which is the continuation of this page. And then I was thinking, we don't have enough room to run lace around, but I was thinking we might run some of that green ivy around, but now that I look at it, I'm not sure that we have room for that either. We'll have to wait and see. We could definitely use it at the top and the bottom. Because of we had to make it a little bit higher because of the, a little bit longer, taller, whatever you want to call it, because of the eyelets. And, yeah. I'm really sad that I did that lace crooked. Yeah, it's definitely the lace that's off just a little bit, just a touch. Just enough to where the eyelet doesn't go through the flowers. Okay, let's glue this on. We are going to end up with a 45-minute video. Well, this is going to take another 15 minutes or so, maybe not. If it isn't very long, then I will merge them together. Okay. So we want to center at top and bottom, left and right. I think we're definitely going to have enough room for that ivy on the top and the bottom. I really like this cover. Looks like I need a little bit of glue there. Oh, I missed a spot, but it looks like I did. It's a little warpy from the Glossy Accents because it's a bigger area to cover, and Glossy Accents is water-based. You clean it up. I mean, not Glossy Accents. Triple Thick is water-based. You can clean it up with water. In fact, it cleans up out of your brush easier than just about any kind of extra thing that I've done or used. So let's go ahead and put this one on. Yeah, I think it's, I don't know. Oh, for goodness sake. My computer is what you're hearing. My phone is in the other room, so I hear it about a second before the computer goes off. forgot to turn the computer volume down. This is what I figured out during the break. I guess I'm very popular this morning. Most of the time, must be the chat group for one of my design teams, talking back and forth. They're on, well, most of them are on UK time, so they're either 8 or 9 hours ahead. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, let's try to get this same height. It's the one in the front, and get it straight. Had it straight and then it slid. I don't know if you can see, I did the flowers and the flowers on top of the teacups, and I did the dragonfly, and then on this side I did the fairy, and then I did the flowers, the red flowers, and there was a couple of butterflies that I did as well. Okay, so now let's decide what we're going to do here, if we're going to do anything. Alright, so to put this on, we would need to put it cover to cover and not just the width of the paper. Or would it be just the width of the paper? Okay. I kind of like it. I have so many words and little teacups and stuff I haven't used. Okay. So we're going to put the glue across the cream colored. I'm just looking. There is an up and a down on this. Trying to decide if I should frame it or not. Or I could put lace up and down. If I was going to do that, I should have put lace across the top and the bottom and the ivy up and down. There's lace. It's going to go again, the phone, the computer. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, and then we won't be able to see where it says fairy dust. Okay. I'm thinking let's just put this across the top and the bottom of the image. put the glue right along the edge of the image. You know, I was going to use brown elastics, but I think I might go ahead and use my white. I think the brown would be too dark. I think I'm going to put it this way. Don't ask me why. I like that. Except this needs to be trimmed where it stops at the paper. There we go. Okay, now let's do a piece for the bottom. Now we definitely want to make sure that we match it up, the direction. Okay, let's put our glue across. I could have moved this a little farther up. It would have covered the space a little bit better. Now that I've done that one that way though, I'm going to do this one the same way. So we're going to repeat our mistake. Why not? Look at all the glue on my hands. Can you see it? And it sticks off the top and the bottom of the book a little bit, but that's okay. Wow. I'm thinking about this, so I'll do it off camera if I decide to put it on. Let's get the elastics done and get the signatures in, because it's been 30 minutes. I'm going to get the white. plus the white is thicker. So we didn't need the ribbon. Don't need the glue anymore. Thank goodness. Already got enough glue on my fingers. So all we're going to do is put the elastic through. I even have a piece of lace stuck to the end of my finger. Should have put lotion on. So we're going to stick it through the top. Then I'm going to run it around and pull it tight. We're going to pull it way tighter. So I'm going to cut it off about here. And we're going to take these two pieces. Oops. My elastic just rolled away. We're going to tie them. Don't worry. See, we have plenty of cord. And if you tie them, well, I just didn't do it right, but you want it to snap. Chase my elastic. And don't cut this off yet. Make sure that it's going to be tight enough. You can always cut it right here and cut it right here and yank it tighter and try to tie a knot before using a new piece if it doesn't quite fit. Yeah, I think that looks fine. It's crooked though. Could put another lace on there over the top of it to cover it up. Not out of the realm of possibility. Oh, look what I did. I didn't undo it and put it back through the hole. I think I can get this one to untie. Silly wabbit. Well, now I get to snap it again. There's always that. And when you do this, if you wrap it around again, and then tie the second time around. It's called a surgeon's knot, I believe. And you'll be able to cut the elastics really short and not worry about it coming undone. Okay, let's do the other one. And that just gives me a general idea of how long I want to make it. I did it twice, didn't I? My scissors along the glass. Alright. And once we get this done, all we have to do is put the signatures in and then trim the elastic. I have a feeling the elastics are going to be too far in because they're so level with the thing. I think I should have gone 1/4 of an inch longer, but we'll see. Wow, I'm a knot tying fool today. Okay. So let's get signature 1. It's a good thing that the centers are not crazy, like sometimes I make them. It makes it much easier to slide it in. And you just slide it in. Just make sure you don't catch it on anything. Yeah, that is a little snug, but and the 2 signatures are nice and close together. Wow. I didn't realize they were that close. Oh, because I don't have it slid over. There we go. It was like, wow, that's kind of not good. There we go. That's a little bit better. And we'll open this up to the center. Now, if I had forgotten to decorate this page and I needed to take it out and make it flat to decorate it, I could have taken this whole section back out, you see, and then taken this page out, decorated it, and then put it back in. I have a feeling I'm going to put that ivy around the sides too. I'm not sure though. This one's a little bit harder to get in, but not much, as you can see. And there's our book. That looks good. Oh, look at that. That branch goes like that, and it goes right back down. It lines right up. Okay. So this is perfect. I haven't bent these. Yeah, what do you guys think? I think it definitely needs it up and down. So I'll do that. But we didn't need a tie. It worked out fine. Push them that way a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. We have the lace coming out, which is fine. I made it that way, the cover. And so that's going to be it. I'll do a flip through. I'll probably have the ivy up and down the sides. And other than that, it's going to look the way we just got done with it. And that's the end of this video. And I will see you in the next video series after the flip through. And that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.